What's up, guys? So as you see on the title, we're checking out all of the default biomes that are in the game. You can do this yourself pretty easily by just jumping into creative mode if you want to check them out yourself. But I figured we would do this in a video just because, and the official version of the game isn't out yet, so we're not starting our Let's Play yet. So yeah, here we are in the desert biome. As you can see, you've got lots of beautiful sand. There's cactuses. Some things that are spawning in here, I've noticed so far, are the scorpions and dung beetles. We've got a cyclops and a minotaur, but I feel like they may have come out of some of these other biome parts over here. And to be honest, I'm not sure if this is still considered desert. These spiky plants hurt, by the way. I'm just in creative mode, so they're not hurting currently. But yeah, you've got this kind of like lava looking stone flying around. There is a fire elemental over there. We got a fire spider. So yeah, I think this is a bit of a fire biome kind of accidentally in the middle of a desert, because if we look over here, you've got, desert again, which looks pretty normal, but it seems to all be surrounded by this fiery biome, which kind of makes sense. So we got a depressing looking terror bird over here. And yeah, so I mean, the desert, not exactly most exciting looking biome, but definitely some cool stuff around. And yeah, so I think what we're gonna do is go ahead and jump on and take a look at the next biome that there is. All right, so next up on the list was the Grasslands, which are the default biome you spawn in. So I skipped over that. We went to the Doomlands, and the Doomlands are exactly what I was just talking about. That was next to the desert. So these are the Doomlands, as you will see here, guys, and that is the proper name for this. So that is where the Cyclops and Minotaur were coming out of. As you can see, there's a little bit of desert over there anyways, so that kind of pops into it there. You'll see this crazy Cerberus guy spawns out in the Doomlands, so that is pretty terrifying. As if you haven't seen him in my last video, that is quite a burly beast and not something you want to mess with, for sure. Next up, we've got the Magic Forest, which is probably one of my favorite biomes because it is just gorgeous looking. We got lots of Deathstalkers, gargoyles. Here's one sitting around as if it's nothing. Oh, there he goes. And he just woke up. There's a gem spider over here. And yeah, it's just got all sorts of awesome magical trees. This is where you're going to find the treants. I believe this is one right over here, because that's what they turn into. Hello, Treant. Yep, there it is. Boom! He jumped down. He's not happy. He's running away. Aw, we made him sad. But yeah, there's that. We got little slimes hanging around. Some ooshy gooshy slimes. Dig that, slimy. But yeah, super awesome biome. I love the looks of this, and it's really great. Next, we've got the swamp biome. To me, it kind of looks a little bit more like a jungle than it does a swamp, but it's basically kind of like a jungly area encompassing around some water. We've got ants around here, as well as carboneums, a little oviraptor hanging around over there. And as you'll see, the underwater area down here, we've got some megapiranhas, some ichthyes. It looks like water is generally the same creatures about where you go, except for some of the special stuff. And yeah, you've just got some viney trees hanging around, and it's actually, for a swamp, it's not very dense. I always expect swamps and bogs to be really dense, and this is kind of big and open, so I don't know if that's something that might change, but it's definitely a cool looking biome, for sure, with some unique little plant life and such. Next up, we've got the Dark Forest. As you can see here, there are zombies quite prevalent here. You're also going to be getting a lot of specter creatures, so there's a couple of specter wolves going around here. And all sorts of odd looking plants that I wouldn't quite trust. They, yeah, let's just say don't trust the plants. We'll go with that. I think that's safe enough to say. They're a little bit, a little sketchy. That's all I have to say. But yeah, definitely very cool looking little biome. It's very unique, and it's not an area you want to go into. I mean, you can judge by the name Dark Forest. Not exactly somewhere you want to go straight into right off the bat. It's not going to be a very healthy place for you. That's all I gotta say. There's even some mummies wandering around in here, I believe. Yep, there's one right there. So definitely a really cool biome. Definitely one you don't want to jump into right away. Next biome up is the Golden Realm. This seems to be mostly beautiful birch trees, beautiful flowers, you know, some kind of like salt reserves. We got a very happy Procoptodon hopping around here. And this Golden Realm biome section here isn't actually all that large, which is kind of sad. Oh, there's an Argy, which is pretty cool. We've got this big old cave in the middle of this one here. And it looks like a lot of the caves actually take onto the biome they're in, which is neat. So, you know, that one's got some unique looks to it. And this one actually connects to a magical biome, so we're gonna, you know, go the opposite direction here. But yeah, mostly just birch trees, very bright and colorful, kind of autumn feel to it. Nice little biome. Next up, we've got the Mountain Forest, which is probably one of the densest biomes I've ever seen. And yeah, this is basically a bamboo forest, and it is super cool looking. I love the look of it. It's really neat, and yeah, it's very green. I love the green. There seems to be coyotes around here. Of course, this is also where you can find the panda bears. Biomes seem... What was that? Oh, it's a stego. We got a stego over here smashing up some raptors. Got that going on. We got a boar over here. So yeah, this is a really nice biome. It's quite gorgeous, and I think they did a really good job on this one. Next up, we've got the Frozen Lands, which are pretty much your snow biome. In here, we've got our snowy bears. We've got lots of little bunnies. There's the little snow dragons, which are like kind of like icicle dragons, which are pretty much little snow compies. You can see these little guys over here. All little plants have all sorts of little snow on them and look extra snowy. I actually like these snow blocks. They've got like the little, I don't know, just the look of them is neat. They've got the little snowflake markings on them. You'll see there's a bear, we've got Gigantopithecus fighting a direwolf, and lots of little pine trees everywhere around. Not too many trees around, you know, that gives you that kind of like tundra look to it. It's very plain and very cold. So that's pretty much what's going on there. We can't pass through a wall over here. I'm guessing that's the world border, maybe, or something. That's interesting. Creatures can pass through it. Not sure what's going on with that one there. But yeah, guys, this is the snow biome. Oh, look at this thing. It's like a little mini tree. Huh, I think it's a mushroom, though. And last, guys, we've got the river biome, which is, you know, pretty much just gigantic rivers. These things are super cool looking. I, of course, have everything I spawned in from my last video sitting in here, so ignore that. They aren't natural to here. It seems what's natural here is megapiranhas and the ichthyes. They particularly really like that anglerfish I spawned in for some reason. But yeah, you've got some coal floating around in here as well, and some sponges and sea life, and yeah, it's a nice little river biome. They're quite large, as you can see. You know, if we swim to the top here, very big. You can see the blue obelisk over there in the distance. And yeah, it's altogether a really cool looking biome. I think they did a really good job on it. But that's going to do it, guys. I'm going to leave the exploration and the finding of cool extra hidden things to all of you guys. I didn't want to spoil anything other than really just showing off what the biomes look like themselves. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see more for some PixArk content in the future.